Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna do some yoga for our neck today, and neck and shoulders. And the reason this came up is I went to a company to do some Reiki, and pretty much everyone that I worked on there had a lot of tightness and pain in their neck and their shoulders, which makes sense for what they're doing. So we're gonna do a little bit of work, and this is nice because you can do this anytime, any place. If you're at your job, just take a break and do this little bit of movement, and it should bring some relief. So as always, let's start with some breaths. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose if possible. As you take the breaths, try to draw the breath in through the nose slowly. And as you exhale through the nose or the mouth, also try to let that breath go slowly. Repeating the breathing, just noticing how the breath feels. And as you're noticing how the breath feels, also noticing how you're feeling in your neck and your shoulders today. Let's do a little check-in by looking side to side. So look over to your right, look over to your left. Keep those nice steady breaths going. And just notice the range. As you look one way, what the range is that you can look in that direction, and when you look the other way, does it stop a little bit shorter than the other? And then bring the head right back. Now let's explore movement of rocking the head side to side. So rocking the ear over to one shoulder and over to the other side. Exploring that range if there's any discomfort. All right. So let's get into a little bit of the movement to help bring some relief. So I'd like you to look over to your left corner. So notice how my head is not looking completely to the left, it's to the left corner. And then take your right hand, and I want you to act like you're pressing something back behind you. And as we're looking towards the left corner, go ahead and draw the chin down. And then just pause here and take some breaths. One more deep breath. And then stay here, but rock that left ear to the left shoulder and take some breaths. And it should change where you're feeling the stretch. Okay, and then bring the head right back. Let's try it the other side. So look to your right corner, not to the right, right corner. Take that left hand, press back and down. And then from here, let's take a few breaths. You can draw the chin down. On the next breath, go ahead and rock the ear towards the shoulder. And then bring it right back. Okay? So let's do a couple rolls of the shoulders up, back, and down. If my camera's shaking, that's because my cat is biting the stand. Okay. Okay, From there, let's go ahead and do some rolls with the shoulder. So on your right side, just let the arm kind of be loose. You don't have to lift it. And I want the movement to come from the shoulder. So roll the shoulder forward and roll the shoulder back. See how my arm is just to the ground? Roll it forward. A lot of times what people will do here is they'll have it lifted and they're doing that, which is fine. But for today, let's go ahead, let the arm be loose. Roll it forward on an exhale, and inhale, roll it back. Roll it forward, roll it back and down. Forward and down, back and down. Let's do that one more time. Forward and down, and back and down, okay? Lower that hand, let's take it to the other side. Left arm, let it be loose. Roll it forward and down, back and down, forward and down, back and down. Again. And maybe one or two more. Roll it forward and down, back and down. Last one. All right, take the hand back to the knees. Let's take a breath in and lift the shoulders up. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. One more time, inhale, up. Exhale, down. Let's do a little check-in to see how it feels. So look to your right, look to your left. Bring the head back, rock the ear to the shoulder on one side, and then over to the other side. And bring the head back to center, okay? Final thing, let's rub our hands together, create a little bit of warmth in the palm of the hands. Maybe your hands are cold, maybe they're already warm, but let's create some good heat, good energy in the palm of the hands. And a lot of times we think we have to go get a massage. You can give yourself a massage. So let's do that by taking your left hand, crossing it over and feeling around here in the neck, traveling down to the shoulder. And you find within your body where you might be feeling a little bit tight. Oftentimes for me, I'll feel it kind of in this area, but you might feel it in a whole different area. So I'm gonna give a nice little amount of pressure as I have my ear rocked over, and I can hold and take some breaths, or I can press and give a little massage in that specific area where I feel it needs some love and support. Those nice steady breaths help, and softness in the jaw. And you can massage as long as you'd like. And let's take it right to the other side, okay? So let's go ahead, rock the right ear over, cross that hand, feel into the neck, the shoulder, find that sweet spot as the ear is rocked over, and apply pressure and hold and breathe. That's one option. Or holding and giving a massage as you breathe. You know, you can go longer if you have the time. This is about a 10-minute video to just take a little break. And the breaks that we take throughout the day are really important. If you're sitting a lot, if you're on your computer, those breaks that you take to do this little movement here and maybe mobility for your hips and other stuff really do help. It's just taking that time to do that movement and that breath work. All right, so I hope that helps together just to seal our practice. Let's take a breath in, let it go however you want, through the mouth, through the nose. And I hope you feel a little bit more relief Badu does too. It's Badu Kitty. Miko's my orange guy. All right, have a good day.